Now, second important thing which is ingrained in potential nature is acknowledgement of God's existence. Whether a Muslim or non-Muslim, a believer or non-believer, there is a potential inbuilt acknowledgement of God's existence. It can be in any way. Concept may differ from place to place. The idea of God may differ from man to man. But this is the highest noble idea ingrained in the potential nature of man. And this is again a universal phenomenon. In each human society, un-Islamic societies, even atheist societies, people are normally, by large, they are inclined to acknowledge the presence and the relevance and significance of supernatural and supra-rational forces. Supernatural and supranatural forces, even they are helpless to explain by their perceptual standards. They are helpless, unable to explain by their perceptions. They are unable to conceptualize it. They are unable to understand in its actual reality, but they still believe that there is some supernatural and supra-rational force which works at certain times in their life when they feel helpless in this world. They may disagree with your interpretation. They have their own interpretation, but still they believe there is some supernatural power. And this is an undeniable part of their own experience. And if you ask them, they won't be able to explain it or interpret it logically and scientifically, but still they say our heart feels, our soul feels, our spirit feels. They say this is our gut feeling, this is the sixth sense. We feel there is someone higher above all this world of causes and effects. Then they are forced sometimes to rationalize whatever they feel. They rationalize these embodiments of chances. Some people say these are supernatural occurrences. Some may say these are occurrences from superpower. Some may say these are just chances. But where did this chance came from? Why did this chance take place? Where does this chance emerge from? What is the sequence and relevance, logical relevance between these chances and this occurrence? They would have no answer except to say there is something beyond our limits. This realization of existence of something beyond the limits is in fact acknowledgement of the existence of their God and Lord or supernatural power. This is inherent in the nature. And Quran says, why? Why is this? Quran has an answer. Says, وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ مِنْ ظُهُورِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّتَهُمْ وَأَشْهَدَهُمْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ قَالُوا بَلَىٰ. This is Quran, Surah number 7, verse 172. And when your Lord brought forth from the children of Adam, from their backs, He brought the spirits of the children of Adam from their backs. These were the descendants of Adam, and made them bear witness against their own souls. And He asked, am I not your Lord? They said, yes, you are. We bear witness. So this is the answer of an unanswered question. This is the explanation of an unexplained phenomena. That's why this acknowledgement, realization of the existence of God is potentially ingrained of the nature of every human being. They may give any name whatever they want. And again Quran says, وَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانَ الضُّرُّ دَعَانَا لِجَنْبِهِ أَوْ قَائِدًا أَوْ قَائِمًا. And whenever affliction touches a man, he calls on us, whether lying on his side or sitting or standing. Again here the word al-insan is mentioned, not the faithful. Whenever a time of trouble, a time of distress, a time of calamity, a time of uncontrollable situation, troublesome situation arises, and he feels that all other means and ways are totally failed, and there is nobody and no source and no mean here to help me and to bring me out of this disaster and calamity. That potentially ingrained realization of the existence of the Lord comes up at the level of their conscious mind, and he says, "Oh my Lord, please save me. Bring me out of this calamity." He may call to anyone. He may be addressing the Hubal. He may be addressing Lat and Manat and Uzza. He may be addressing any other according to his own perception and conception, which he has perceived and conceived, and which he has through his own means conceptualized in his mind. He may address anyone, but the concept is there. He knows that there is someone beyond all these limits. Again in Holy Quran stated, وَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانَ ضُرٌّ دَعَا رَبَّهُ مُنِيبًا إِلَيْهِ. And when distress affects a man, he calls upon his Lord, turning to him frequently. The third thing, in the same way ingrained in human potential nature, is the insight into the process of mind. Insight. Basira. It means that every